Got the same damn record. And got the same damn passing yards for 2047. Both Chiefs, both Patrick Mahomes.
They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. As we prepare for these games, we noticed
Patrick, Josh, Patrick, Patrick Allen.
Defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses
will be aggressive. They
want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Still got football, baby.
Allen throws the L out.
It's still out of balance.
And he goes out right around the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 5.
The hell?
Allen gonna throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Allen now looks to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel.
Coast 103.5, your official holiday music station.
Get into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel finding the end zone yet again, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some meat.
Which, for my family, I'm seeing them for Christmas, but they're in the Bay Area, not this Thanksgiving.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
Sleep and rise. 7:30 or 8.
They'll try and throw for it.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to be taken down. It's
yeah, 26 sacks.
Try for 2.
Damn. That's broke the record.
And it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case,
those sacks for Thanksgiving Day.
I just realized that I stole both of your pins. My bad, partner.
That's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
$20,000 advance to help moving and other expenses is so good.
Mahomes going to throw. He finds his man complete.
As is.
Phillip Rivers still got the most sacks.
Now he's loose again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it for the 2-point
conversion.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
After you shit. Yeah, you passed Phillip Rivers' record. Tied with Russell Wilson.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Kicking out of bounds.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Executing their own job.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler.
I'm controlling it.
Worked it across midfield inside the 45.
AI.
Now Allen. This will be caught. It's Samuel.
All happy. Go to Amazon.com/autos today. Amazon
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel finding the end zone yet again. And the Bills are able to extend their lead. Allen will try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They've got to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
We got the same thing as well, just like keeper.
The Chiefs offense ready to go again. Right now, Charles, it
Yeah,
just feels
Speaker got
like
another
they're trying to
touchdown.
keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got
What the hell?
everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time to make something happen on this one.
Meet the extraordinary Nico
Okay,
Mini
Thanksgiving
Buffalo.
hangover.
Is Mahomes. To the right side, he's got
Oh,
more
plays.
complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Maybe
This
your
offense in
mother-
desperate need of a conversion as they
Steve
come
is
up on
always there.
third down.
Like Ava from
Here's
Glendale,
Mahomes to throw.
trusting her maid of honor from handling
Find
her
the open man. That's complete.
Hawaii. Nominate your hero at stellarosa.com.
Who's there?
And he will take it one hand for a Chiefs touchdown. Sky Moore, 70 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the two.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Now look, their two-point play, it worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And his pass incomplete.
I do a cut that.
It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. This one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Now he's into the
Try Game Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Cooks. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks.
I used to be all down backwards.
Can't be
Jersey.
stopped as these guys are able to extend their lead. They'll try and run it up the middle.
This receiver is dangerous no matter what route you call for him. But what drives defensive coordinators crazy on preparing for him? The short catches that he turns into long runs and ends up in the end zone.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. A strong shot their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. You go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
I assume this defense will be charging again here. Second and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes into space at the 45.
Born in 24 hours before the shooting. The 11th annual Turkey Trot is being held.
Here they go. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 75 yards. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score.
Mission to the International Space Station.
Mahomes will throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
Its restrictions apply. Subject to change. Visit att.com/open for details.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Flush to his right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Make the Bills and watch your savings stuff. Switch now at postnumber.com. After 30 gigabytes you may experience
Here's
those
Allen
speeds.
to throw it.
Those months on his record. You start making music on Coast 103.5. Brought to you by your Toyota dealers. Wishing you
He is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks finding the end zone yet again. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story before the game. We were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut. I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right, good. We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
And Kansas City's offense now set, ready to go. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now Mahomes. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
28 right there, bro.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown.
Weather outside
He
is
passed the record.
but that fire
Again. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation. But who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure, because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Coast 103.5 on iHeart Radio Station.
Take it into the end zone for Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 60 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Let's go.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. He's to midfield. Mecole Hardman. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Again, Uncle Partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it in practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
They fucked up.
Now Allen. Incomplete, right side to Cook. Now he's loose again. Off to the races. Inside the 20. Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 82 yards. And the Bills had 6 to their lead. They're going to try and run. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now a swing pass, it's Edwards-Helaire. Down the sideline he goes.
And everyone you meet.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well, trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
That's caught, and this is going to be caught. So they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They start the drive with Cook. There he goes, right side.
From now on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 70 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chiefs offense set to go. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs in 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. There he goes again. He may go. touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 70 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Samuel in motion. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's free going down the left side.
Celebrating 25 years as your home for the holidays. Presented by Celsius.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Curtis Samuel finding the end zone yet again. And the Bills are able to widen their advantage. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. So they tried for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. Go. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 71 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And this is going to be intercepted. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And oh, that is going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will be taken there on what's going to be.
And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. 385, 333. The Lions got that Thanksgiving here at halftime. And it's just our first Thanksgiving. Yeah, kick off Thanksgiving. We got still got Steelers, Packers.
Scoreboard they trail as we start quarter number 4.
All that. Cowboys, Ravens, Rams, Lions.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 142 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. The tight end in motion right. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. ends zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 37 yards. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Now Mahomes maybe a free play. It's complete, and he is not going to get in here, but there is a flag down, however, and it looked like someone might have come across a little early. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll try and run it in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
What's his name? His name is David. So
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. And deciphered that one correctly.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to try and run for it. And he'll get in, although there is a...
Of his life, he just doesn't know what he's losing until you're totally gone.
This is going to stand.
He's like, there's for the teammates, we don't know.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth. As the kicks away.
35.
You're here for me, we're here for you.
Run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Still got
There's the
that.
Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Drive circle.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Now Allen. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Joshua Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Now he's into the clear again.
Yo, he chasing y'all.
The 20, Curtis Samuel, and he'll take it into the end zone.
Shit.
Touchdown. Curtis Samuel. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Bills strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Pardon me, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Bass on for the extra point. And they will point lead now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a run with Pacheco. And now off to the races down the right side.
Once again. And the Canes still the rain.
And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 60 yards. And the Chiefs are an
Isaiah
extra
Pacheco with the down touchdown.
You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown.
Where you at, man?
Another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me.
Mom and Dad can
And
hardly
we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle it, get it. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
It's beginning to look alive.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
What the prettiest
Amari
sight.
Cooper, 59 yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs for different routes and be precise in your cuts.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
30, 40 years ago, I read 2 little books that takes like an hour to read them. One is called
Mahomes going to throw.
And one is called The
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Everything changes.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Now he's loose again. Inside the 20.
Listening to the Lila on Coast 103.5.
Into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
And taking the most breathtaking views of the city. Perfect for holiday
The
dinners.
Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
Make this a holiday
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And no, they don't get it. Incomplete. And now they really have to be second-guessing themselves. Could have had the lead here in the 4th. Instead, we stay tied.
My proposition is that person leader the responsible and that person.
Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20.
And oh, that is going to be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on.
Buy a very complicated piece of equipment, and I don't know how to use it. Doesn't matter how good the equipment
is. How does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations? In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
$400.
Throwing now
Yes,
is
jeez.
finding Knox there, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
400. God damn, here on Thanksgiving night, the Bills and the Chiefs and the Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen clash. Cooper 5 touchdowns. Rice 5 touchdowns, 5 catches for him. Both of them the same goddamn stats. 5 catches, 5 touchdowns. And Cook, let him cook. Get that first down. You got James Cook, got Brandon Cook, and they cooking here all over Thanksgiving, all over this bitch-ass defense here tonight. The Bills got 2 timeouts. Chiefs got 3 timeouts. Just our first game here in the snow. The snowing game between these 2 teams. But the 10 minutes to go.
The big guys up front and the receivers on the perimeter. Everyone's getting involved, blocking people downfield.
What a catch! Oh, he dropped. That's Curtis Samuel at the catch. Carson Wentz it up.
And the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Backup quarterback over there.
Second and 10. Allen gonna throw. Pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Went to their big body tight end on second down in hopes that he could plow his way to a first down. But they were ready for him defensively and ended up holding him to a modest gain.
Given the snow, you'd have to think they're likely not in field goal range just yet.
What a classic this has been. It all come to this. Oh my God, what defense for their one. They could go for it.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation.
This is just tensions on that field.
But the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Patrick Mahomes getting sacked 30 times. 30 times. God damn, 30 times here in this game. I don't take no chances. I should have won for it. Field goal. Is it? Got it. 4-3, 400.
So he waited on the sideline for his
Chiefs lost 104 to 101.
A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net.
Oh, it's the last minute. Pass interference. Time expired and pass interference from Lions. The Lions won that game last year to kick off Thanksgiving. And now it's a 3-point game, just like last year. Exactly 9 minutes left.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
This effort puts you first. We're hoping communities rebuild with support that's fair, fast, and direct. To find out more, visit
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead of tackling for the loss, landed right in his lap.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge game. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
3rd and 9 here. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
How about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Everybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so you can't run the football.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that. Allen, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44.
Oh my God.
Here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard this sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field. And they got to go out and finish the game by themselves.
Absolutely.
Got it.
Forcing that slim here in the fourth quarter.
Got it.
Turnover. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. What a big fourth quarter fumble recovery.
Good field goal spot for the Chiefs, for the Queens here tonight. It's a 3-point game. Oh my God. You telling me there's a chance?
Good times.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end
Kelsey the catch.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he gets it down to the 32. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now here's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Here's second and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now Mahomes.
Oh my God.
Quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 7 that time, second and goal.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, hands,
speed, a flat-out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Pacheco.
Oh my,
Touchdown, Kansas City. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
In the league for the first time.
Butker on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth. To regain the lead in a tight one. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this one incomplete. Contact to hold on to that one.
Put your ass up. Stay your ass down. Get down to the ground.
Allen maybe with a free play. That is. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's
the flag.
Stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty.
Touchdown, Bills.
6 points. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
This is wonderful.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to drag that lead right back in the fourth quarter. And they're able to get this across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary. I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Mahomes now to throw.
Boosted.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
What a game.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go.
4:10. 4:07. We're back here after the 2-minute goddamn warning.
On a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their
They have a great field goal field here spot. Oops, for Kansas City. Oh no.
And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Here.
Helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Mahomes. And he's got the hook up to Moore. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Mahomes to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You haven't really navigated. It's a tough defense presented against you.
That was a touchdown.
Mahomes. He's He's going to get that to
Got
his
it.
running
And a
back in the
timeout.
backfield. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal
What
as
a
they try to
creeps.
finish off this drive with 6 points.
Freeze got one last timeout. Trying to get this touchdown. 47 seconds left.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Gray. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains and take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Here now, 2nd and goal. Mahomes.
With 8 seconds left. What a touchdown.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive.
Get your hands down to the fucking ground.
Sacked. So they're unable to add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. The flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let it fly.
Oh my God!
This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, we looked at each other right when we flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Flag comes
2
in.
seconds left.
Free play.
Time expired. Fuck it, Georgia.
Deep downfield.
He caught it.
Incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Of course, the game can end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
Time expired again. Fuck it. He caught it.
Knocked away and incomplete, but I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
This for all.
Again, time expired. He caught it.
Down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Just to tie things up in the final minute. And his kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now it's on the defense. They might decline and take the points.
Right here on your official holiday music station.
Overtime!